Today on FireBrain AI's Daily Ember, we'll cover all the latest in the world of AI, including the Simpsons AI-generated fake finale, autonomous AI agents in corporate decision-making, Artisan AI's 11.5 million funding for sales revolution, AI-powered document analysis and insight generation, and YC-backed startups open source controversy. But before we get started, if you want to learn more about how to practically integrate AI into your business and daily life, join our free school community in the description below. Let's get to today's headlines.
It's AI that sets your brain on fire. Brain AI. Fire. Brain AI.
Welcome to today's episode of the Daily Ember, your AI-powered source for the latest in artificial intelligence news. I'm your host, Joe, and we've got a sizzling lineup that'll make your neural networks fire on all cylinders. From AI-generated Simpsons to AI agents making business decisions, we're diving deep into the world where silicon meets satire and algorithms meet ambition. Buckle up, folks, because this AI roller coaster is about to leave the station. And trust me, it's not your grandma's teacup ride. Let's kick things off with a story that's hotter than an overclocked GPU. The Simpsons just pulled the ultimate prank on its viewers. Imagine tuning in for your weekly dose of Springfield shenanigans, only to find out it's the series finale. That's exactly what happened during the season 36 premiere, aptly titled Bart's Birthday. But hold on to your donuts, folks, because this finale was as fake as a $3 bill. The episode featured AI-generated scenes parodying finales from shows like Game of Thrones and The Sopranos. The whole shebang was hosted by none other than Conan O'Brien, a former writer for the show, who introduced it with a straight face as the series finale. It's as if the writers challenged AI to create an ending that would make fans more confused than Homer in a vegetable garden. And boy, did it deliver. Now, as someone who's been neck deep in AI for years, I can tell you this stunt is more than just a clever gag. It's a glimpse into the future of TV production, and let me tell you, it's a future that's as exciting as it is terrifying. We're about to witness an explosion of AI-generated content that'll make your head spin faster than Bart on a sugar high. But here's the kicker. It's not all going to be groundbreaking stuff. For every mind-blowing AI-crafted masterpiece, we're going to see a tsunami of mediocre formulaic shows that'll make you wish for the good old days of reality TV. Human writers aren't going extinct, though. They're evolving into what I like to call AI whisperers. Creative geniuses who can guide and refine AI-generated ideas, turning digital drivel into televisual gold. The most successful shows of the future won't be purely human-made or AI-generated. There'll be a delicate dance between human creativity and artificial intelligence, a tango of neurons and algorithms that'll keep us glued to our screens. It's not about replacing human creativity, it's about supercharging it with AI steroids. As we transition from yellow-skinned cartoons to cutting-edge tech, let's talk about something that's revolutionizing the corporate world: autonomous AI agents, or agentic AI. These digital dynamos are stepping into the business world with more swagger than a Silicon Valley CEO at a TED Talk. Companies like Anterior and All Hands AI are at the forefront of this agentic AI revolution, promising to transform enterprise automation in ways we've only dreamed of before. We're talking about AI that could potentially manage supply chains, optimize resource allocation, or even handle customer service inquiries that previously required human intervention. Now, I know what you're thinking. Joe, this sounds like the plot of a sci-fi movie where robots take over the world. And you're not entirely wrong. The prospect of AI CEOs making lightning-fast, emotion-free decisions that consistently outperform human executives is both exhilarating and terrifying. Imagine a boardroom where the smartest person in the room isn't a person at all, but a cloud-based algorithm crunching numbers faster than you can say quarterly report. But here's the rub, and it's a big one. As we rush headlong into this brave new world of AI-driven decision-making, we risk creating a corporate dystopia where human intuition and ethical considerations are sidelined in favor of cold, profit-maximizing algorithms. The greatest danger isn't that AI will become too smart, it's that we'll become too reliant on it. The key challenge moving forward will be maintaining our humanity in a world of AI-driven efficiency. We need to find a way to harness the power of these digital decision makers without losing the spark that makes us human. It's a tightrope walk, folks, and the safety net is still in beta testing. Speaking of AI in business, let's shift gears to a story that's got the sales world buzzing louder than a hive of caffeinated bees. Artisan, a plucky startup, just secured a cool $11.5 million to deploy AI employees for sales tasks. Their AI assistant, Ava, is a digital Swiss Army knife, automating lead research and outreach tasks with the precision of a master craftsman. Now, imagine if Homer Simpson was reincarnated as a modern-day sales AI. Picture this digital doofus comically misinterpreting customer needs and spouting nonsensical pitches with unwavering confidence. Like Homer's infamous "everything's okay" alarm, this overzealous AI sales assistant might bombard potential clients with irrelevant offers and misguided recommendations, turning lead generation into a slapstick comedy of errors. But here's the twist. Much like how Homer often lucks into improbable victories despite his incompetence, this digital Homer might somehow stumble into unexpected success. Through sheer persistence and algorithmic charm, it could end up closing deals that even the slickest human salesperson couldn't land. It's a brave new world of sales where success is measured not in smooth talk, but in data-driven persistence and the ability to spam without shame. As AI takes over more tasks, companies need to focus on retraining programs to ensure their workforce can adapt to this new paradigm. We're looking at a future where sales roles emphasize human-centered skills like creativity, empathy, and strategic thinking. It's not about replacing humans, it's about augmenting them to be super salespeople. Now let's connect some dots here. This trend of AI in sales isn't happening in isolation. It's part of a broader AI-driven transformation in business that's spreading across industries. From document analysis to decision-making, AI is energizing every aspect of corporate life. But here's the thing. As we navigate this AI-driven business landscape, it's crucial to consider the ethical implications. How do we ensure that AI-driven decisions are fair and unbiased? How do we maintain transparency in AI-powered processes? These are questions that keep me up at night, and they should be on the radar of every business leader, policymaker, and tech enthusiast out there. As we wrap up today's episode, let's take a moment to reflect on a cautionary tale from the startup world. Y Combinator-backed Pear AI recently found itself in hot water after admitting to cloning another AI startup's code editing tool. They even tried to pass it off under a fictitious Pear Enterprise license. Talk about a facepalm moment that would make even the most seasoned entrepreneurs cringe. This incident is a stark reminder that in the race to innovate, we can't leave our ethics at the starting line. It's not just about building the coolest AI, it's about building it responsibly. We need a radical overhaul of startup culture that prioritizes integrity over speed. Instead of move fast and break things, we should embrace innovate ethically and build trust. Here's a wild idea. What if we created an AI ethics certification program similar to organic food labeling? Startups would have to earn this ethical seal of approval to attract investment and customers. We could even establish an independent AI ethics review board with the power to publicly shame or even shut down startups that violate ethical standards. It's time to make ethics a competitive advantage, not a hindrance. As we close out today's episode, let's remember that while AI is advancing at breakneck speed, it's up to us humans to steer it in the right direction. The stories we've covered today, from AI-generated content in The Simpsons to autonomous AI agents in business and the ethical missteps in the startup world, all point to a future where AI is deeply integrated into our lives and work. This integration is creating a fascinating feedback loop that's reshaping society in unexpected ways. AI-generated content is blurring the lines between reality and fiction, potentially influencing business decisions and ethical standards. Meanwhile, AI agents in business might start crafting narratives and content, further blurring these boundaries. We're heading towards a meta-reality where our entertainment, work, and moral frameworks are all subtly shaped by AI influences. So, what's the takeaway for all you aspiring AI whisperers out there? The true innovators of tomorrow won't be those who can build AI, but those who can dance with it. Develop your AI intuition by experimenting with various AI tools daily. Push their boundaries, understand their quirks, and learn to speak their language. But don't forget to cultivate those uniquely human skills like ethical reasoning, creative problem solving, and emotional intelligence. These will be your secret weapons in an AI-saturated world. Remember, in the future, the most valuable humans won't compete with AI, they'll compose with it. That's all for today's episode of the Daily Ember. Remember, in the world of AI, every day brings new surprises, some good, some bad, and some downright mind-boggling. Keep your processors cool and your ethics hot, and we'll see you tomorrow for another electrifying episode. This is Joe signing off, reminding you to stay curious, stay human, and always question your AI overlords. After all, in this brave new world, the line between reality and simulation is getting blurrier by the day. Sweet dreams, humans. That's going to do it for us today, Firebrains. Don't forget to join our free FireBrain AI school community to stay on top of all the latest AI trends and to learn more about how you can practically implement AI and automation into your business and personal life. You can find the community in the description below. Thanks for listening.
It's AI that sets your brain on.